4 of MLB 19 every 1 to 2 days a week. This is Zeta, your host of the Iamacreator group. Eagles pay it forward and be rewarded. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more MLB 19 every 1 to 2 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys are new in the chat, the Iamacreator group equals pay it forward and be rewarded. You guys just hit that red support button if you guys are new. If you guys are not new from Zombie Gaming in the chat, you guys smash the like button the same way. There's also anyone in the chat that does have a Twitter. You could do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out as good as you can. You guys get IGN news from the leftovers we had yesterday, so we're gonna jump on that just a little while. If you guys do have a Twitter, let me know in the chat. When we watch our videos in full, like our videos in full, share them, tweet them out, add them to a playlist, and we're all good to go. Leaving a comment the same way. If you guys also want to vote for the idol, Atlanta is at 29, Greater Summit at 12. To start things off this morning, we have our girl Candy. Morning, Candy. How you doing? Oh, you're actually on first. Now, she's from Zombie. Okay, male or female, Candy? Let me know. As it will be the series finale in St. Louis. As it will be the 10 and 13 Cardinals take on the 9 and 16 Brewers in St. Louis, series finale. On the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals this season, we Adam Wainwright. Oh, good. So what do you do, by the way? Anything interesting on your channel? Is Adam Wainwright. He has an 0-2 record, 29 strikeouts, 2.88 ERA. And on the mound for the 9 and 16 Brewers, for the 9-16 Brewers, will be on the mound as Braden Woodruff. He has a 1-3 record, 29 strikeouts, 2.39 ERA. So we'll take it down to the ballpark in the series finale in St. Louis. Oh, Kenny's my nickname, actually. So how did you actually get the nickname? Guys, get IGN news in just a little while, since I'm a little more tired since been up since 6 o'clock today, but the good thing is I don't have to be back until tomorrow, so we'll be fine. So on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals, the series finale in St. Louis, is Adam Wainwright. He has an 0-2 win-loss record with a 2.88 ERA. And there's the starting lineup for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Leading off will be Tommy Edman. Con Wong's at second. Paul Goldspence first base. Jose Arizona at fourth. Paul DeZong at shortstop. Tyler O'Neill at center field. Jose Martinez at right field. Batting eighth is catcher Yadier Molina. Batting ninth, the pitcher on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals today, guys, is Adam Wainwright. Tommy Edman will not be the lineup, as he is concerned about his energy level. So, how is everyone doing this morning? Hope you guys are good, staying safe with this virus, and hopefully nobody is sick from Zombie Gaming, because that's just not going to be able to start from there. What's up, Savage? How you doing? Hold on. Alright, good. Well, what's going on, Savage? How you doing? So what do you actually do on your channel, Candy? Anything interesting? Well, not exactly. I mean, I do new episodes of baseball every 1 to 2 days a week. I just got started doing the Suzima for the weekend, so you guys will have new episodes every Saturday and Sunday. A couple good stuff in a second. So on the series finale in St. Louis will be Adam Wainwright on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. He has an 0-2 record, making his 5th start of the season with a 2.88 ERA. And leading off for the 9 and 16 Brewers will be Keston Herrera. He's batting .239. It's pitched by Wainwright. At the bottom, 0-1. Sorry, my network is not good, so it's kind of loading. Oh, it's okay. So, I mean, I was going to ask you if, of what you do on your channel from Zombie Gaming. As far as The Last of Us, I mean, I did go live yesterday because at the bottom, strike 2, 0-2. I mean, I was gonna go live yesterday, but I felt like I just needed freedom for the time being, so I can get some fresh air for a while once my left's practice for a little while. And that's a swing and a miss. Goes to first, and that's the first down for the Brewers. But when it comes to networking, it actually takes some time to load if you guys have data, Wi-Fi, or, you know, some of the good stuff. This is starting lineup for the 9-16 Brewers. As follows: Chris Yelich batting .225. The last 10 games with the 9-16 Brewers, it's been 8 for 31, with an average of .258. And that'll bring up Hernan Perez. So it's up. His last 4 games with the 9-16 Brewers this season, it's been 1 for 16 with a 63 average. Batting .128, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. Another pitch by Wainwright. But it's always good to have data and connected to Wi-Fi 97% of the time, so temperature today is 63 degrees. But down here in the state of Ohio is, I want to double check in a second of where I'm at. Royals 2, Rays nothing in Tampa. That'll be a bunt attempt, pop up. Pitcher gets it, makes the catch. Out number 2 for the Brewers. Here comes Christian Yelich, right fielder. He's 1 for 8 with 2 strikeouts. I think he's also batting .225. I mean, if I would have went live last night, I would have done, would have given you guys Isaiah News for, and also a new episode of Borderlands 3. Now for tonight, I don't think I'm gonna go live tonight. I mean, since it's gonna be very, you guys understand from Zombie Gaming that it's gonna be very close if I beat Borderlands 3 before September 4th. I mean, that's what I'm trying to actually do. But it's actually taken a little more time to not to do a new episode. But it's alright. Let me just found somebody. It's okay, Candy. Is that person from Zombie Gaming? At the bottom, 1 and 2. Yeah, it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2 by Wainwright. But it's all good. But what we do from Zombie Gaming, guys, is we go to his live stream, since he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. We leave a comment on swing and a miss. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. 6 for now in St. Louis underway. At the bottom of the first, Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals coming up the bat. And on the mound in the series finale in St. Louis for the 9-16 Brewers will be Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff, making the 6th start of the season, has a 1 and 3 record with a 2.39 ERA with 21 hits and 29 strikeouts to his resume. Due off for the Cardinals will be Matt Carpenter, third baseman, with 38 average. But either way, I always keep it at 5 or 6, and keep it 5 investments instead of 6, since, you know, I mean, I wanted to go live last night, but my opponent had to come first, so I did once a little bit of softball practice last night, and of course I didn't get back safely until, maybe like a couple hours maybe. Like swing at the bottom, 0 and 2. But it's all good. I mean, I just needed some fresh air, get an exercise in, and you know, it wasn't a problem. Going forward to the left, 1 and 2. But I really can't complain when it comes to being off a little more early, and you know. But work yesterday wasn't too bad, and a hit by a Pitts to Matt Carpenter. Well, the 10 and 13 got Cardinals. As Matt Carpenter gets a hit by a pitch for the 10 and 13. And that is an automatic walk. Runner at first, nobody out. The pitch by Woodruff. To the right, ball one. Colin Wong is batting .212. He's a right-handed or left-handed batter, so... like I said, I'm hanging in there after last night. I mean, work was not bad. Yeah, work was not bad. Because all I had to do yesterday, so far today, is work 8 to 3. But other than that, the good thing is I was not alone. 1-1 count by Woodruff. Next swing, 1-2 at the middle. But as far as early next week goes, you guys will have The Last of Us 2 next week on a Monday. That's still 3 to 4 days a week. So a new episode will be going in the chat this Monday. And that would be my next day off as well. But other than that, to the right, 3-2. On deck is Paul Goldsmith with a .214 average. He is on deck. But yeah, work is going good. You guys are always awesome when you guys come in here from Zombie Gaming. So, the Iamacreator group, 3-2. That'll be ground ball to right, center field. Ground ball to right, that will be a single. And that's a single for the Cardinals. Ground ball to right, center field. Single for the Cardinals. Look at the replay for inches, any miles per hour. If you guys want to take any questions about the idol, guys let me know. What's up, Kira? How you doing? Welcome to the new episode. Then I'll bring up Paul Goldsmith, first baseman, 214, 1 home run, 4 ribbies. So what do you do, Kira? I used to play MLB in my PSP. I used to too. I mean, ever since I had to the left 0-2. Ever since I had MLB 07, Major League Baseball 2007 back then. To the left 1-2. What I've had one of the longest system before I bought the PS4 over the years, Kira, is holding the PS Vita for over 5 years. So I had some good stuff going on with that. I've had multiple games that I've had to the right 1-2. But you know, I've also had this console for 5.5 years. But it'll be 6 years on the 24th of October of this year. Strikeout looking. That's the first out for the Cardinals. First strikeout by Brandon Woodruff. But how long have you had the PSP for, by the way? There's a starting lineup for the 10 and 13 Cardinals this season. For the 10 and 13 Cardinals, we have an average of .234 in slugging. This is 15th in the National League, perhaps. That'll bring up right left fielder, Marcel Ozuna. 208, 4 home runs, 10 ribbies. But I have to give the PSP credit, to be honest. I mean, the PSP was an outstanding system way before I bought. I had a couple of other systems that didn't last long, but only for a minimum of 6 months, 5 to 6 months, and that was the PS3 and the 360. Those are 2 good systems. To the right, 0-2, a little too long. But I can't complain of having a couple of good systems. First and second, 1 out. 0-2 by Woodruff. To the left, 1-2. But what do you do by the way, Kira? We're also going to get some Batman news as well. I mean, I wanted to go live yesterday, but I was tired. My opponent wanted to see me at practice last night, and you know. So other than that, I just needed a night off again. But it's all good. You guys are awesome the same way. Going forward as anything. But we'll get to IZN news after After this happens real quick. 2-2 count by Woodruff in the pits. At the bottom, check swing. That's the second out for the Cardinals.
And that's out number 2. Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
Type 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. If you guys do have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter anytime you like. I'm not that hard to find. Get about 5 likes. Good way to stand out today, guys. Brings up Paul DeZong, shortstop. 159, 2 home runs, 5 ribbies. There's a shortstop. First and second, 2 outs. 10-13 Cardinals looking to get up a little bit early. The pits to the left, ball 1-0. So we do have some major news that we haven't looked into last night. I mean, if I would have done BL3, I would have gotten some stuff done. But I don't think it's going to be tonight. I think you guys may have to wait till next week. Woodruff's given up 10 balls, 12 strikes, total 22 for the 9-16 Brewers. Well, we'll see. I mean, but as far as tomorrow goes, I go back tomorrow from 7 to 11:30. So you guys will have Final Fantasy VII Remake, as far as I know. So you guys are going to be stacked and lined up for that. And then the Susie month's going to be this weekend. Which I'm hoping that's going to win. If not, ball 3 to the left, right, excuse me, 3-1. On deck is Tyrone O'Neill, 171, 1 home run, 4 ribbies. 3-1 by Woodruff. Swing in the midst, 3-2. We're going to start with the Alchemist VI in just a second here. 3-2. That'd be ground ball to right, picked up by second. He throws the first, and the inning is over. Total 3 outs in total. Cardinals leave 1. We go to top of the second. Game 1, series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Do well for the Brewers. I'll get to the chat in a second. Kira, you're a female as well, right? Is Mike Vastonkis, third baseman. 230, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. What country am I from? United States, by the way, Candy. But that's a good question, too. At the bottom, 0-1. I'm from the United States. What about you, by the way, from Zombie Gaming? If you guys do have a Twitter in the chat, you guys can follow me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out. But the only way to normally do that is send me your information, so I can follow you the same way. That'd be ground ball to first, and it cuts back. I don't know what happened with the ball, but that's a base hit. And it'll be a single for the Brewers. And then I'll bring up the catcher, Yozami Grandal. He's 2 for 6 with 4 strikeouts. Runner at first, nobody out. That'd be fly ball to right in the stands, 0-1. Hit speed, 103 miles per hour. That'd be foul ball to left, 0-2. Simon Grandal is batting 200. Foul ball to left, 0-2. But yeah, United States, by the way, Candy. So, where are you from, by chance? I mean, sometimes I ask newcomers that come in from Zombie Gaming what you guys do for a living. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 for the Brewers. Third strikeout by Adam Wainwright. Royals 3, Rays 2, and Tampa. There's a defensive lineup for the 10-13 Cardinals as followed. And if you guys want to vote for the idol, Alanza 29, excuse me. Alanza 29. The greatest showman is getting the crap beaten by Aladdin right now. Brings up left fielder Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. Runner at first, 1 out. That'll be ground ball to left center field. And that will be a single. And that'll be a single for the Brewers. Here comes first baseman Eric Dames coming to the plate. 269, 1 home run, 4 ribbies. The pitch by Wainwright. At the bottom, 1-0. Okay, we're gonna start with the Alculus, I'm trying to pronounce when I start with an O. Foul ball to behind home base, 1-1. The Alculus VR, apparently. Of what's going on with that. We'll get to that article in a second. So if I was gonna do BL3 last night, you guys would have gotten Easier News. But this morning we'll get to it in a second. Maybe 2 and 2. According to MetTCam from yesterday, Alculus announced that. Hold on a second. 2 and 2. That'd be ground ball to center. He throws the first, second out for the Brewers. Runner from first goes to second goes to third. Leaves up Trent Gresham, center fielder. It's 1 for 6 with 3 strikeouts. Second and third, 2 outs. Wainwright nods his head. At the bottom, 0-1. Gresham's batting 145. Then we ground ball center field, picked up by second. Throws the first, good catch. And the side is retired. Brewers leave 2. Go to bottom of the second. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due for the Cardinals is center fielder Tyrell O'Neill. 171, 1 home run, 4 ribbies, and 4 stolen bases. Alculus announced that starting in the month of October, bottom right angle, 0-1. The first time users on an Alculus VR headset will need to log in using a Facebook account and something that support for ending Alculus accounts. And apparently that will end beginning of 2023. And that will end by then, in 2023 on January 1st. The announcement has shown to be something about a popular move. 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. First out for the Cardinals. To strike out by Brennan Woodruff. Who wishes to keep their Alculus accounts separate from their Facebook account. Or for those who don't have Facebook accounts to begin with and don't wish to have one. So basically, that's actually what it said on Twitter. Brings up Jose Martinez, right fielder, 1 for 7 with 4 strikeouts in total. In the new blog post, Alculus did announce the change behind it, 0-1 up top. It's coming to the Alculus account, which means the first time users for Alculus headsets like the Quest, you will need a Facebook account to log into the ecosystem. What does that mean, by the way? That'd be ground ball to third, picked up by third baseman. He throws the first, second out for the Cardinals. Here comes the catcher, Yadier Molina. Molina, 108, 1 ribby. And existing users will need to merge their Alculus to left 0-1 and Facebook accounts. Now when it comes to the VR headset, guys, I never buy a headset for that. I just think I would end up getting sick like some people in the past. Foul ball to right, 0-2. And by the time I buy the PS5 is my last system going into Christmas time this year, guys. I don't want to just have to waste any money to buy a VR headset, which I do know that's coming to the PS5, but I don't want to waste any money for it. 2 and 2 to the right. But they can support, but the support for that will end in 2023. After this, they'll still be able to use the device. If you guys had a Facebook account for it. To the left, 3 and 2. On deck for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright. He is on deck. But full functionality will require a Facebook account. I mean, the only way you can use the VR console, check swing, strike him out, and the inning is over. I mean, the only way you guys won't use that VR headset is if you guys have a Facebook account. Go to the top of the third inning, game series finale in St. Louis, Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due-up for the Brewers is Brandon Woodruff, starting pitcher. He's batting .286. He's pitched by Wainwright. That'll be ground ball to right center field, picked up defensively, throws to first. That's the first out for the Brewers. Back to the lineup. Here comes second baseman Keston Herrera. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Facebook says this is a way to streamline the account systems for the Oculus VR system. But I do know, guys, they've been around for a long time, quite some time, for pretty much after the PS4 was out. Since they recently announced VR headsets for it, and once people have gone sick, they had some sort of a migraine for it. Well, 2 at the bottom, 2-0. And that's why I don't have any current starting plans for it. I just think it'd be a waste of time, and I don't want to just have to put any money for it. 3-0. On deck is Hernan Perez for 126 average. He is on deck. 3-0 by Wainwright. To the right, 3-1. And that's a walk. First walk by Wainwright. When it was bought by the social media company, back in 2014 for approximately $2 billion due to the Oculus VR headsets. Picks up shortstop Hernan Perez. He lined out his first time. He is 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 out. The pitch by Wainwright. Foul ball to left, 0-1. And but also, guys, Facebook does have something to say to add as well. Foul ball to left, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Inside the zone, 2 outs for the Brewers. Fourth strikeout by Adam Wainwright. Facebook also says that merging the accounts will allow for more Facebook-powered multiplayer and social experiences coming soon to the VR system. Like Horizon, guys, where you can explore, play, and create worlds. Now, I've never played the word Horizon, but I do know what Horizon Zero Dawn is. I've almost beat the shit out of that game in the past, came so close. But I stopped it after 40 episodes, decided not to continue on. But, you know, the graphics of that game has been really good, very experienced, and the ball is low. Runner goes to second, and that's 1-1 for some base by Keston Herrera for the 9-16 Brewers. If you guys want to use the Oculus VR headset, back in 2014, they had approximately $2 billion for it. So that's a lot of money, to be honest. Up top, ball 2. 2-1. And Wainwright's given up 1 walk so far. So yeah, it comes out of the Oculus Quest. And it's only been in since May 21st of last year. 3-1. On deck, it's Mike Moustakas. 239, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies. He's on deck. To the right, 3-2. So I don't know. I mean, I still don't have any plans to buy into VR headset. Not towards the PS5, I don't. I pretty much won't. I mean, I know some of you guys from Zombie Gaming in the chat have a copy of the VR headset. when the people makes it feel ill, or you know, feels a little more feels comfortable or feels uncomfortable with the system. It's whatever it could be. 3-2. And second walk by Wainwright. Sorry if I leave, having trouble with my internet. It's okay. Second walk by Wainwright for the 10-13 Cardinals. Comes third baseman Mike Moustakas. Singled in the second, he's 1 for 1. First and second, 2 outs. Pitched by Wainwright. The bottom 0-1. But it's all good. Kira, are you a male or female? Looks like Candy. Foul ball to right, 0-2. When it comes to having bad Wi-Fi or data, it's all good, as long as they know where to connect to. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. Go to bottom of the third. Series finale in St. Louis. Finals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Oh, you're a male, nice. How old are you, by the way, buddy? I mean, anytime I see the word candy, it's like it's a piece of candy from James Woods on a couple episodes of Family Guy. One of the episodes in season 7, and the other one on season 4. Elias Rackham, what's up, Elias? How you doing? Due up for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright, starting pitcher, and the mound for the 10-13 Cardinals. There's also every IGN Madden NFL review. At the bottom, 0-1. Well, you guys are awesome, by the way, from Zombie Gaming. There's also an announcement involving Baldur's Gate. We ground ball to second, picked up by second. He throws the first in time. 1 out for the Cardinals. But how you been today, by the way? Let me look at this. So that's a long article involving that. I'm gonna pass. Hold on a second. Back to the lineup. Here goes Matt Carpenter, third baseman. He had a hit by a pitch his first time. When it comes to something like that, or having some sort of a lineup for it, that's pretty much an automatic walk. If you're hit by a pitch, if it's either body part like the inside of a body, inside of your helmet, or any body part on that, especially with the brain. There's also something explained about Batman, by chance, up top, 1-1. Involving Batman, the Court of Owls. I think we want to try to explain some of this. Well, probably not. 1-1 count. To the right, 2-1. Royals 3, Rays 2 in Tampa. Actually, this is actually a lot of stuff that we're putting into. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So apparently they went on to state that Batman Night of Owls, pretty much the next Batman game for sure. But if it does come out, it won't be until next year. I may jump into that, but the only advertisement for the console right now, check swing at the bottom, 2 outs for the Cardinals, is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's the only one that's been announced. But I'll have a little more than that going into early next year. A little more extra than that, for sure. Let's see what else we have. As guys can see, the people are not happy with the Influence VR, apparently. He's up Colin Wong, second baseman. Singled his first time. That's 0-1. Pitched by Woodruff. The bottom, 1-1. Shout out to Utah Mike, aka Sports Time Machine. Check out that channel. He does 1980s replays. That'd be fly ball to left center field. Racing back, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. We're playing 3 innings. Go to the top of the 4th. Series finale in St. Louis. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. And leading off for the Brewers will be Iamacreator, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with strikeout in the 2nd. Wainwright nods his head to the right, ball 1. Wainwright has given up 2 walks so far, so we're going to collect the parts and pieces to assemble Marvel's Venom Pool figure. That's a little bit interesting. To the right, 1 and 1. Amazon's Utopia gets a bonkers new trailer featuring John Cusack, and Rainn Wilson. We're gonna jump on that in a second. 1 and 1 count. But the only movie that I'm not going to try to look into or speak towards at any point is The Tax Collector. Swing and a miss to the right. 1 out for the Brewers. 6 strikeout by Adam Wainwright. I think he's doing so well on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. 5 inches. Pittsburgh. Wainwright nods his head. We'll get to this trailer in a second. That'll be foul ball to right. In the stands, 0-1. Brings up Ryan Braun. Ryan Braun's 1 for 1 with single in the 2nd. We have Rainn Wilson. He's been in 1 movie. I don't know if he's been. I think he's been in The Office. So we'll get to the description in a second. So Utopia, by the way, is an 8-episode conspiracy thriller about saving the world. Now this is something that's a little more insane. Indians 2, Marlins nothing, and Cleveland. Fireball to deep right center field. We're gonna race back. Almost had the catch. And that'll be a ground rule double by Ryan Braun. And a double for the Brewers. Look at it one more time, guys. That's the first way he was looking to get the catch when it got out of his hand. As we speak, runner at second, 1 out. Pitched by Wainwright at the bottom, 0-1. That'll bring up Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1. While trying to find your place in it, as this series, as this 8-episode series, guys, that'll be ground ball to right center field, and that'll be a single, and that's a single for the Brewers. It's by a British series of the same name. The new Amazon original series was written by Gillian Flynn, who also serves as a showrunner and executive producer. Wainwright nods his head. At the bottom, 0-1. Frank Gresham, the center fielder, is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 with ground out in the 2nd. First and third, 1 out. At the bottom, 0-2. And Utopia centers on a group of comic fans who met online. Hold up. Morning, Duds, how are you? It's one of my good friends on Twitter. Swing and a miss. Good strikeout. 2nd out for the Brewers. 7 strikeouts already by Adam Wainwright for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. But Dutch hasn't been in the tab for a while. Brings up Borden Woodruff, the pitcher. He's 0 for 1 with ground out in the 3rd. Wait a minute. Well, I know Rainn Wilson has been in Monsters vs. Aliens. There'll be ground ball to 2nd. Picked up by 2nd. Throws to 1st. And the inning is over. We go to bottom of the 4th inning. Series finale in St. Louis. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. do what for the Cardinals? And Bond, comic fans, brings up Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. He's 0 for 1, with strikeout his first time. Now back to what I was saying earlier. That centers on a group of comic fans who meet online and bond over their obsession of a seemingly fictional comic called Utopia. But the release date for Utopia, guys, will be coming out on September 25th. That'll be starring John Cusack. That'll be ground ball to right, picked up by second. Throws to first, 1 out for the Cardinals. That'll bring up Marcell Ozuna, left fielder. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in first. Left-handed batter. So I think it sounds quite interesting. I mean, Wayne Wilson has been in a couple movies that I've seen. Actually, one series with The Office. I think it was like The Boss or something. To the left, ball 2-0. And he's also been in Monsters vs. Aliens, that anime movie. I don't think he's been in Up. I don't think he has. But he does, but these two are good actors, so I think it'll be interesting to see when our series progresses. At the bottom, 2-2. We also have other releases coming out soon, which is next week. At the bottom, strikeout. And the second out for the Cardinals. 6 strikeout by Brennan Woodruff. Oh my goodness. Releases for next week. For the Swits, I mean, so far today for the Swits, we're getting Even the Yeltsin. Send out the Ducks again. Thank you, buddy. And a Soy Hike for next week, of next Tuesday. Up top, ball 1. 1-0. Brings up Paul DeZong, 0 for 1. Ground out in the first. Rise and Ancient Epic, excuse me. That's also coming to the Swits next week. To the right, ball 2. For Xbox One, you guys are getting Spiritfarer for the Xbox One next week. Strike 1, 2, and 1. And then Deathstroke, Knights and Dragons. The movie's coming out next week on Blu-ray. That'll be ground ball to first. Respect the first, and the inning is over. 3 outs in total. Oh my. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. For the top of the 5th inning, little stretching. It's the Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. This video revealed your top 5 Star Wars voice users, came inside of a power ranking. Xbox first party masterpiece is Flight Simulator. I mean, I've heard some cool things about it, guys, but I don't want to just have any plans for it. But since it's out of 10 out of 10, a lot of people are going to love it, or liking it, loving it. Since there's a lot of credit for the simulator. And like I said earlier, I'm not getting the Xbox Series X, but the PS5 is the only last system that's on that list this year, before Christmas time. Rockies 2, Nationals 2 in Colorado. We also have a DLC coming to Minecraft as well, guys, from Zombie Gaming. At the bottom, 2 and 1. Keston Herrera's 0 for 1. At the bottom, 2 and 2. And for that 2 and 2, swing and a miss. First out for the Brewers. 8th strikeout by Adam Wainwright. Jurassic World DLC is released in Minecraft. Here comes Hernan Perez, shortstop. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a lineout. Even though I don't play Minecraft a whole lot as I used to for the I mean, I've never played it for PS4, only for the Vita over the years. I had a little more fun back then, but I enjoyed it. Big ground ball to right center field, and that will be a single. And that's a single for the Brewers. Okay, according to Matt T. Cam from last night, Minecraft has announced a new Jurassic World themed downloadable content that will let players manage their very own dinosaur theme park in Minecraft. I think that sounds kind of cool. To the left, 0-1. Brings up Christian Yelich, right fielder. Through walk in the third inning, he's 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 out. I'll get some more of this in a second. Bottom, 1-1. The Jurassic World DLC, by the way, lets players craft and train dinosaurs. And when it's the only #1 dinosaur that people look into is the T-Rex, aka Tyrannosaurus Rex, perhaps. There's also different, ball is low, that's 2-2. Runner will hold at first. And that's ball 3. And he's still second. The stone base for Hernan Perez for the 9-16 Brewers. Playing dinosaurs, build exhibits, and manage the operations of a fun amusement park that's crawling with dinosaurs. Runner at second, 1 out. 3-2. Strikeout. Good strikeout. And that's out number 2 for the Brewers. Ninth strikeout by Adam Wainwright. Adam Wainwright means business today for the 10-13 Cardinals. Here comes third baseman Mike Moustakas. He is 1 for 2 with a single in the second inning. The DLC includes the Jurassic World Park with locations from the films, and also includes 21 skins and over 60 dinosaurs. That's nice. So you guys can look in that. Essentially, Minecraft has released a Jurassic World Park simulator that's playable in Minecraft as we speak. This is about as close as players can get to a standalone Jurassic World management sim. Even though I don't play Minecraft a whole lot in the past, a lot of us have seen what Minecraft can do. It's been out since 2009. Big ground ball to second, picked up by second. He throws to first, and he's out. And his side is retired. Brewers leave 1. Go to bottom of the 5th. Series finale in St. Louis underway. It's the Brewers nothing and the Cardinals nothing. Aside from maintaining the park, by the way, guys, there are expectations. Players can go on to discover more dinosaur DNA for use in hybrids, and disastrous players can solve for a high score. Players can get the Jurassic World DLC $7.99 in the Minecraft Marketplace. Players can also redeem a blue hoodie for free from the character creator. So you guys can look at that DLC. I think it looks good. From what I've read, guys, I think it looks good, to be honest. Even though I don't have my share for Minecraft over the years, Minecraft has been around as great as it could be going forward. PS5 launch exclusive delayed. I'm gonna double check that real quick. That'd be fly ball to right, and he makes the catch, and that's the first out for the Cardinals. Let's see what else we have in tech, guys. That exits me out of IZN news. Brings up right fielder Jose Martinez. Grounded out in second, he's 0 for 1. The Exorcist. Apparently, it's getting a 2021 reboot. Well, what does that stand for, the movie? Well, for me, guys, I've never seen the movie. The only scary movies that I've seen, to the left, 0 and 2, is Sleepy Hollow is a Halloween movie with as Christina Ricci, Christopher Walken as the Horseman, and Johnny Depp. Which I think these guys did really good. We did real good on that. According to Jess Needham, The Exorcist looks to be the latest classic horror franchise getting a 21st century reboot. That's according to Deadline, basically. Now, I've never seen The Exorcist, apparently. That'd be Ground Ball to Right, Makes the Cats. That's the second out for the Cardinals. Indians 2, Marlins nothing in Cleveland. We'll get it one more time. It reports Morgan Creek Entertainment is giving up a theatrical reboot to hit next year in 2021. Nothing else is known about the Exorcist reboot as of this point, though theoretically the project will have to ramp up pre-production and casting soon, if it is indeed going to be set to release next year. But ironically, there was a tweet on Twitter about that. At the bottom, 2-0. Ironically, Film dug up an old tweet from the 2015 indicating the production company would never remake the beloved 1973 movie. Clearly, things have changed in the last 5 years. But so far, The Exorcist has been out since 1973. Like I said, I've never seen the movie, but I've only heard maybe just a few good things. Maybe a few alright things, if I'm right. Ground ball to first, and the ball gets away from him. And that'll be a single. Oh my goodness. Be a single for the Cardinals. And a 1-1 on the mound for the 9-16 Brewers. He's given up 2 hits and 6 strikeouts with 72 pitches. That'll bring up Adam Wainwright, the pitcher, in the mound for the 10-13 Cardinals. He's grounded out in the third. He's 0 for 1. Shout out to RDS a better. How you doing? If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you guys can send me out, tweet me out, get it out there. Send my investments as good as you can grab it. And we'll see what we can look forward to. Foul ball to right, 0-2. But basically, yeah, I mean, there's been more than one Exorcist movie. It's been directed by William Friedkin and based on the novel by William Peter Blatty. Hold on, 1-2. Struck him out. He throws the first calmly, and the side is retired. Cardinals leave 1. 5 innings in the books. Go to top of the 6th. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Brewers. Coming to the batter's box is Yozami Grandal, the catcher. He has struck out twice. He is 0 for 2. This is a pitch by Wainwright. We'll check out the rest of this article in a second. To the left, ball 1. 1-0. The Exorcist stars Linda Blair as Regan McNeil. McNeil. Whatever how you guys want to manage that. That's 1-1. To the left, 1-2. That'll be fly ball to right and makes the catch. Defensively, that's the first out for the Brewers. as he plays a young girl possessed by a demon Pazuzu. The film also stars Ellen Burstyn. I think Ellen Burstyn as Regan's mother, Chris. Jason Miller as he plays the father, Karas, and Max von Sydow as Father Merwin. But either way, guys, even though I haven't seen The Exorcist, I've only heard maybe some horrifying good things on that. But despite horror films really garnering much attention at the Oscars a way back, like 25 or 30 years, ground ball center field, picked up by second, throws the first, and that's out number 2 for the Brewers. Here comes first baseman Eric Dames on the plate. Single in the 4th inning, he's 1 for 2. At the Oscars, The Exorcist was nominated for 10 Academy Awards and won 2 of them. The original movie spawned 4 spin-offs, including the 1977 movie of The Exorcist 2, The Heretic, and the 1990s The Exorcist 3. And 2 separate prequels, back in 2004, at the beginning, and domination prequel to The Exorcist. And that's part of that too. I mean, they made about foul ball to home base, 0-1. I mean, Exorcist's been out since let me double check in a second. That'll be ground ball to left center field, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Brewers. The Exorcist's been out for like 1973, 2020, pretty much almost 48 years. But Star Wars has been around for 40 to 42 years. And Star Wars fans, actually. That'll bring up center fielder Trent Gresham. He's 0 for 2 with strikeout and a ground out. Runner at first, 2 outs. The pitch by Wainwright. That's ball 1 at the bottom. I mean, since the movie's gonna be getting a remake by next year, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I mean, the only 3 movies that stand up to me is Morbius, up top, 1 and 2. The only 3 movies that stand out to me is Bill and Ted coming out in a couple weeks. At the bottom, Strikeout. Inning is over. Brewers leave 1. Go to bottom of the 6th. Series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Due up for the Cardinals is third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter. He had a hit by Pitts in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 1. So we'll see where it all leads to. Tonight tickets are available for pre-sale this week, which is why Christopher Nolan has a lot of credit towards tonight, since people think it's going to be exciting, according to him, but I for one am not going to watch it. I mean, Bill and Ted sounds really good. Sounds good, to be honest. To the bottom, 0-2. Well, we'll see what happens going forward. The best racing wheels for Forza, Project Cars, and more racing games. Huh. The bottom, 1 and 2. Let's up on that real quick. At the bullpen for the 9-16 Brewers, it's Owen Lyles and Corey. I didn't get his last name. 1 and 2 by Woodruff. The bottom, 2 and 2. Good morning, Nico. How you doing? I'm gonna pass on that. 2 and 2. At the bottom, that's a strikeout. That's the first out for the Cardinals. Sega intends to aggressively port games. Steam after the latest Persona 4 Golden had a really good success. Royals 3, Rays 2 in Tampa. Up top, ball 1, 1-0. Con Wong's 1 for 2 at second baseman. He singled his first time. But how are you so far today, Nico? Oh, nice. So, what time is it down there, by the way? According to Jordan Ollerman this morning, hold on, 1-1 count by Woodruff. That'd be fly ball to deep left and makes the catch. Second out for the Cardinals. Here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldsmith. Struck out and he has grounded out. He is 0 for 2. Oh, that's good. We had something with Zombie for a little while. Since we always keep up the good work when we're in with them. This side was also in the chat with them. But speaking of chat, I will be with the Subway meeting tonight with Brother Gasly, Drunkle, and Sinatra. I think they're most likely going to play Wheel of Fortune, which I have a couple of comments to get into for that tonight. Oh, thank you, buddy. So, what's you been up to today? Anything interesting? I mean, I've been up since almost 6 o'clock again, but I mean, my angel and I were going to spend time together, but I just wanted some fresh air, watch a little practice, actually a little bit of practice, do the softball, and, just leave before 8 o'clock, so I was just tired. At the bottom, that's the ball. 3-1. On deck is Marcell Ozuna. He's batting .203. He is on deck. I think we'll have time together tonight, if I'm correct. Ground ball to left center field. Scoops it up, and that'll be a single. And that's a single for the Cardinals. Brendan Woodruff on the mound for the 9-16 Brewers. He's given up 3 hits and 8 strikeouts, with 89 in total. And here comes the manager for the 9-16 Brewers this season, coming to the mound. Sega intends to aggressively port games to Steam and other new platforms, following the success of Persona 4, Gildan's PC port, which was launched in June of this year. Which has been, well, Persona 4 Gildan's been out for a couple months actually. The graphics look really good, even though I haven't gone back to Persona 5. But those 2 games are really good. Coming to the mound for the 9-16 Brewers is Brett Suter. That'll bring up left fielder Marcell Ozuna. He struck out twice. He is 0 for 2. Runner at first for 2 outs. I am starting a new Let's Play. Oh, nice. What game did you have in mind? Anything cool, good, average, or something you know by heart, perhaps? I mean, I have a couple last investments I'm getting this year, soon. Up top, 0-2. As reported by GamesIndustry.biz, Sega's latest investor Q&A, which is questions and answers, pretty much invested something. And the bottom, that's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Cardinals leave 1. Series finale in St. Louis. At the top of the 7th inning. Brewers nothing and the Cardinals nothing. As they underline the sales performance, Persona 4 goaded on Steam, which was significantly higher than expected. The company has said that this will help govern its approach towards porting its older games onto new platforms. Pinch hitting for the 9-16 Brewers is Manny Pena. He's batting .148. Up top, 0-1. So, what new investment are you going to be doing so far today, Nico? Anything interesting? Rocky Street, Nationals 2 in Colorado. Foul ball to left, 0-2.
Another 0-2 now from Wainwright.
At the bottom, 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row.
So yeah, that's going to govern the new platforms, according to Sega for it. Foul ball to right, 0-2. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Well, I have been Pokemon Sapphire, but I've never been Alpha Sapphire, but I do remember beating my last Pokemon game over the years. It was, I think it was Pokemon Black, if I'm right. Wait a second. I think it was Black. Then before that, it was, Platinum. Diamond and Pearl were not too bad. But from what I've heard from a rumor, from somebody outside the chat, is there won't be, I think there's not going to be a current plan of not remaking Pokemon Diamond and Pearl going forward. Besides, Pokemon's not going to be around much longer, since it's been around for 26 seasons. So, let's see what they want to get into. Going forward, we intend to aggressively promote the porting of the previously launched titles to Steam and other new platforms. That's according to Sega. Hold on, 0-2 by Wainwright. So is that one of the investments that's going in to Steam? Like I said, I'm still addicted to Assassin's Creed. That's prior to Ghost of Tsushima every weekend. That will be this weekend. 2-2. The bottom, 3-2. Wainwright's only given up 2 walks. On deck is Hernan Perez of 135 average. Sega went on to explain, and I quote, "Under such direction, we would like to take multi-platform rollout into account and prepare the PC version and others from the start." I think it'll bring a good turn base for it. That'd be fly ball to right center field, makes the catch. Second out for the Brewers. Good catch defensively. Wainwright's given up 25 balls, 76 strikes, 101 total for the 10-13 Cardinals. It's the pitch by Wainwright. Up top, ball 1. But it all depends. Hernan Perez shortstop is 1 for 3. Sega in the 5th inning. This suggests that Sega is open to porting more of its games to new platforms. But for example, guys, do you know Zombie Games? Yes, I do. He's the best. He's the best there is, my man. That'll be fireball to deep left, and does he make the catch? He does make a great catch defensively. Pretty much what a catch moment. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Go to bottom of the 7th inning, guys. Series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. And coming to the mound for the 9-16 Brewers with the one and only Corey Nebel. Nebel is 11th start of the season, 1-0 record with a 3.60 ERA and 20 strikeouts. And leading off for the Cardinals is the shortstop Paul DeZong. Yes, 2 groundouts. He is 0 for 2. Such as PC to capitalize on the success of repeat sales. At the bottom, 1-0, where players buy updated ports or remakes of the classic titles. But given the mention to that, guys, according to Sony, I mean, actually not Sony, but Sega, given the mention of preparing the PC version from the start, actually, 1-1 count, bottom 1-2, it looks like the Sega's future games, unquote, 1 and 2. To the right, 2 and 2. Yeah, Zombie Gaming is the beast. He's the one and only, like we are. Besides, either way, you guys are awesome. As you guys come in here, we always keep up the good work. We'll catch more of this article in a second. 2 and 2 by Neville. To the right, 3 and 2. On deck is Tyro O'Neill for 167 average. He is on deck. It will also keep the potential of the platform in mind during development going on. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out for the Cardinals. We've already seen games from the Yakuza series games, Bayonetta and Vanquish spread to the other platforms. I mean, Bayonetta made the first two. They made the first two for the Nintendo recently system. Brings up Tyro O'Neill, center fielder. He has struck out and he has lined out. He is 0 for 2. Indians 2, Marlins nothing. Athletics 2, Rangers nothing in Oakland. To the right, 1 and 1. But Sega has plenty of other titles coming in handy, apparently. That'd be Fireball to deep center field. Racing back, doesn't get there. Makes an unbelievable catch. Second out for the Cardinals. Here comes right fielder Jose Martinez. He has lined out and he has grounded out. 0 for 2. In the tank. Ready to be brought into the Jet Set Radio future. So let's see what happens, what Sega's going to do. The previous one was Sen Megami Tensei Persona 4. And that was out for PS2 back in 2008. 0-1 count, foul ball to left, 0-2. So we'll see how that's going to go. Is there any more news today, or are we good? For sure. Alright, here we go. At the bottom, 1 and 2. FIFA 21 does not feature crossplay. 1 and 2. And a strikeout to the right. Not a good strikeout, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. 6 for now in St. Louis. That'll bring up Christian Yelich. 2 out for the Brewers, right fielder. He threw a walk in the third inning. He's 0 for 2. 9 and 16 Brewers. We're gonna put something together. And there'll be a different pitcher for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Coming to the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals, pitching will be Dominic Lewan. Lewan making his 7th start of the season, 0-1 record, with 7.36 ERA. First pitch by Lewan. Check swing, 0-1, up in the upper left, upper right corner. Alright, there we go. Little more stretch opportunity. Well, last night out here, guys, the air was pretty good. It was actually in the late 50s last night, so it was good to get some fresh air and, you know, consider things settled down a little bit. Foul ball to left, 0-2, but I can't complain. That'll be Fireball to second, makes the catch. First out for the Brewers. Let's get to FIFA news, and then we're good. And then Wainwright has 6 hits, 2 walks, 11 strikeouts with 104 for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Wainwright did quite okay for it. That'll bring up third baseman Mike Moustakas. 1 for 3 with a single in the second. So that's a big article. But FIFA is coming out on October 9th. 5 days after, what do you call it? Shit, I'm trying to look into it. After, and a pop-up to to right field, to foul territory, and he makes the catch, and that's the second out for the Brewers. And that would be Crash Bandicoot 4 on October 2nd with Star Wars Quadrans. So it's actually a 1 league behind it. Zombie Gonzalez 0 for 3 with line out 6. He one nods his head. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Indians 5, Marlins 2 in Cleveland. Foul ball to right, 0-2. Rangers 3, Athletics 2 in Oakland. At the bottom, 1-2. In attendance today, guys, 42,984. And he strike him out. Not bad of a strikeout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. At the bottom of the 8th inning, series finale in St. Louis. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Doo-wop for the Brewers is the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina. He singled in the 5th inning. He's 1 for 2. Let's check one more time. So there's no news till later, guys. You guys can see yourself. You guys considered news. Well, here's the thing. Batman Night Owls, the Night Owls, probably won't be out till next year, until after the PS5 launches and the Xbox Series X launches. Because I think the game is going to be good, real good. There's also Harry Potter RPG. It's coming out early next year with at the bottom 1 and 2. Let's include Hitman 3 and Lord of the Rings Gollum. One of those games I'm interested in. To the left, 2 and 2. I think I'm a little more interested to see what it's really going to come down to. But it all depends. 2 and 2 coming up by Nebel. Strikeout again. That's the first out for the Cardinals.
Really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become
There'll be a Prince Pitzer. And coming in for the 10 and 13 Cardinals, Prince hitting for the 10 and 13 Cardinals will be Matt Wieters. Wieters is batting 56. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. Nothing. In the series finale in St. Louis. It's a pitch by Nebel. The bottom, 0-1. But other than that, guys, so what's on the plate for today? Well, I'm gonna be with my Subway family later on today, and then I think I might be with my opponent tonight the same way. To the right, 0-2. I think so. Because I don't have to be back till tomorrow, from 7 to 11:30. And I'm back to working till 11 o'clock at night. And wait, we don't close till 10 o'clock at night for Walmart for new hours. So add an hour and a half to it. At the bottom, 2 and 2. But I think that's good. You know, better than closing till 8:30. Because that was actually a thing for quite a while after the virus hit. The bottom, 3 and 2. On deck is Matt Carpenter with a 36 average. He is on deck. I'm also going to get a sour going in just a little while. What it turns out to be. 3 and 2. Foul ball to left, 3 and 2. Well, we should be good to go for tonight. Ball 4, first walk by Nebel. Holy cow! Yeah, as Nebel walks Wieters for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Runner at first, 1 out. Zombie Gaming's doing good, by the way. Welcome back, Nico. What happened? 0-1 at the middle. He's a Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2.
So far.
With a hit by pitch in the 6th inning. You guys are always awesome when you guys come in here. 0-1 count by Neville. At the bottom, 0-2.
Quickly in the hole, 0-2. Possible go-ahead runs on.
Yeah, I'm just looking right now. Neville gets a sign. 0-2 coming up. Swing and a miss. Second out for the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Fourth strikeout by Corey Neville.
Strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important.
Yeah, 2 of you guys from Zombie Gaming. Like I say, you guys are awesome. You guys come in here. When we go into somebody's channel when Zombie is live, we I mean, most of us know how this works, correct, correct, Nico? We go to a stream. Anytime we see everybody in the chat that gives out their YouTube link, well, we always do. You tell me if I'm correct. We leave a comment, hit that red support button, leave a comment, smash the like button the same way, and you'll get your support as we speak. But other than that, it's good. And they pop up. They'll be the left center field. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. You can tell me if I'm correct, buddy. Series finale in St. Louis. Go to top of the 9th inning. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. As they bring a different pitcher. So, on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals will be Giovanni Gallegos. Gallegos making his 7th start with a 1-0 record with 14 strikeouts. And I'm putting a couple of different comments here. Alright, good. Ryan Barnes 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Up top, ball 1. Alright, there we go. We should be fine. To the foul ball to the left, 1-1. Okay, he's good. Do I watch WWE? Well, I think I somewhat do. I mean, I watch Monday Night Raw if I'm not busy. It all depends if I'm with my partner or not, having time together. That'll be fly ball to right center field. Does he get there? And he does make the good catch. First out for the Brewers. Here comes Eric Thames, the first baseman. He has 2 singles. He has 2 for 3. It's a pitch by Gallegos. To the left, 0-1. Wait, I am back with Zombie while I'm talking with you guys from Zombie Gaming in the chat. Fencing Roads does have plenty of, confidence that I'm going to buy the console this year. It is the #1 seed. Pointing on a little bit more. But I think my Enzo may have something a little bit more up his sleeve to try to regain it. Foul ball to right, 1-2. My buddy Blood Samurai, nice. Mark Kepler. I don't think so. What is that about? Is it about anything? I think Zombie's done already. But I can't imagine it. But I don't think I've ever seen it. I mean, do we have an idea what that show is about, basically? Foul ball to left, 2-2. I mean, like I said, I've never seen it. Foul ball to left, 2-2. Giants 5, Blue Jays 3 in Toronto. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Second out for the Brewers. Gallegos is on the mound for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Here comes Trent Gresham, center fielder. He struck out in 6th inning. Gallegos nods his head in the pitch offering. Foul ball to right, 0-1. Yeah, Zombies just got done doing, well, according to our buddy Zombie, you guys can check him out anytime you like. He goes live 24/7, depending if he goes live or anything. And a strikeout, and he goes to first. He's a 25 million supporter YouTuber. Oh, that's nice. Series finale in St. Louis. Go to bottom of the 9th. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. And I think coming to the mound for the 9 and 16 Brewers, once they check on the list, what's going on. And coming to the mound for the 9 and 16 Brewers will be Jordan Lyles. 10th start of the season, 0-1, 1-loss record, 7.27 ERA. And due-out for the Cardinals will be Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. He singled in the 6th inning. He's 1 for 3 so far today, guys. And I still have a new record thanks to our buddy Zombie. But Zombie, as far as our buddy Zombie Gaming goes, he's the best. I can go on channels. He does investments like State of Decay 2. He's a big Resident Evil fan, like some of us are. The foul ball to right, 1-1. So he does State of Decay 2, Resident Evil Resistance. He does a couple of other good things too. So yeah, I actually love what he does. At the bottom, strikeout, first out for the Cardinals. You never heard about Mark Pryor before? I don't think so. I mean, how long has he had his channel? In Southwest Arizona, left fielder, struck out in 6th inning. He's 0 for 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
But it really depends, though. If I have heard of something different towards him, but what stuff does he usually do? Anything? Anything in potential? Or anything professional? To the bottom right, 1 and 2. Brother Mark, are you in the chat? Oh, 2015. Oh, okay. So it's actually been a long time for like 5 years, right? So it's the first, second out for the Cardinals. Against Paul DeZong, shortstop. He struck out in 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. So 5 years ain't too bad. But having 25 million supporters, I just wish we get to that very soon. How much we can actually bring it together. But we'll see. If anybody can get us there, it's our buddy Zombie. We always keep up the good work when we're assigned to do something. When we're actually in with them. But he does State of Decay 2, he does Resident Evil, he does 2 other games he does, 1-1 count. Check swing to the right, 1 and 2. Brother Mark, are you in the chat today? Get about 9 likes. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. From Zombie Gaming, very good. Sorry, 26. Oh, okay. I don't blame you. 2 and 2 count by Lyles. To the left, 3 and 2. On deck is Tyrell O'Neill, 165, 1 home run, and 4 RBIs driven in. He is on deck. Check swing, and he struck him out. Third strikeout, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down after 9 innings for the Cardinals. Go to extra innings, top of the 10th. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Brother Mark, are you in the chat today? Due-out for the Brewers is Lorenzo Cain, center fielder. 183, 4 home runs, 8 ribbies.
Here comes the first pitch.
Trying to think if my good brother Mark is in here. Can we get up to 11 likes today, guys? You guys are awesome. Like swing up top, ball 2. Man of 3, and the Padres nothing in San Diego. Foul ball to right, 2-1. There'll be ground ball to left center field. As he almost loses the ball, but he got it. Got it back. That'll be a single. That'll be a single for the Brewers. We'll get it one more time. Ground ball to left. As the replay counts it. Runner at first. Nobody out. Pitch coming up. To the right. Strike 1. 0-1. That'll be second baseman Keston Herrera. He's 0 for 3 with a line out in the third. It's like swing up top, 0-2. Do you know PewDiePie? As a matter of fact, I do. As a matter of fact, I do. Since I've seen some cool stuff that he's been doing. Even though he's been on YouTube for quite some time. For a while. It'll be ground ball to third. Looking for a DP. Got the DP. Double play defensively. 2 outs for the Brewers. Oh my goodness. That'll bring up Hernan Perez. Shortstop. 27, buddy. How about you, by the way? I was born back in 93, by the way, so... People think I sound like I'm 13, or that's 12, but I'm actually 27. Ever since I turned 27, after my love and I had a 3-year anniversary, on June 24th. Oh, 19? Okay. I don't blame you, buddy. You guys are awesome today, guys. 0-2 count. Struck him out. Big strikeout, and the inning is over. But it's all good. 3 up, 3 down. With the bottom of the 10th inning, guys. 6 for now in St. Louis. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Due for the Cardinals. With Tyrell O'Neill, center fielder. He fallen out in the 7th inning. He's 0 for 3. The 10 and 13 Cardinals, we're gonna give it the good chance. And the series finale in St. Louis is almost, I mean, so far now is the time. If you're trying to get your first run of the ball game, if you're playing either a different baseball team, you've got to dig down deep a little bit. It's like swing at the bottom, 1-1. Rockies 5, Nationals 2 in Colorado. 1-1 count by Lyles. First name is Jordan. To the right, ball 2. 2-1. Up top, 2-2. Not the hit he was looking for. It's like swing, strikeout. He throws the first, 1 out for the Cardinals. It'll bring up Jose Martinez, right fielder. He is 0 for 3, with a strikeout in the 7th. Brother Mark, let me know if you're in the chat this morning. At the bottom, ball 1, 1-0. Towards the count. Upper left corner, strike 1, 1-1. I think I did see Brother Mark come right in today. Strike 2 to the upper right. Rays 4, Royals 3, final score in Tampa. At the bottom, 2-2. We'll see. Indians 5, Marlins 3, final score in Cleveland, 2-2. Struck him out. And the inning, excuse me. Second out for the Cardinals. Excuse me. Almost said inning is over, but that's the second out for the Cardinals. What's up, bad boy? How you doing? Brings up Yadier Molina to Ketzer. He is 1 for 3. The single in the 5th. Giants 5, Blue Jays 4 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Foul ball to right, 1-1. But how's it going with you today, buddy?
Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To the right, 2-1. But so far today, I can't complain. Oh, nice. What new investment are you playing so far? Wait a minute, is it The Last of Us 2? Or is it something compared to it? 2-2 count. Struck him out. Check out swinging, and the inning is over. 3 up, 2 down for the Cardinals. So we go to the top of the 11th in extra innings. Brewers nothing, and the Cardinals nothing. Due up for the Brewers is Christian Yelich, right fielder. He's 0 for 3, a line out in the 3rd inning. Pitts, foul ball to right, 0-1. Take care, Nico. Keep up the good work, pal. I might see you tonight, but it all depends. Borderline's 3, nice. Oh yeah, speaking of BL3, I was gonna do the final episode. I was going to do a new episode of BL3 last night. But either way, I was really tired. I was basically tired. I mean, my partner and I wanted to have time together, but so what I did is come out of the house for a while, because I didn't get back until 10:15. So I just decided to watch some of these guys practice, especially also my future wife at this point. So we've been together for 1,151 days today. So I think we're gonna have time together tonight, but no offense, but if I would have done BL3 last night, that would have been good. But I just wanted to get some fresh air for the time being. But I am indeed almost done with Borderlands 3. The deadline for that, buddy. Big fireball to deep left, and it'll go down. Oh my goodness. And that will be a double. And that's a double for the Brewers. The double by Mike Moustakas for the 9-16 Brewers. That is Mike Moustakas. It's offensively, tries to get there. Tyler Savanio will be the pinch runner for the 9-16 Brewers. And here comes Yozami Grandal, the catcher. He's 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the 8th inning. 9-16 Brewers looking to put something away for Sir. Runner at second, 1 out. Pitch coming up to the left, 1 ball, 1-0. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm almost done from Zombie Gaming. Borderlands 3 is almost done, but I haven't done a new episode since last week, since last Tuesday and Wednesdays. You guys might see one tonight, but it all depends if there's something romantic going on. To the right, ball 2. But I'm gonna get a little sour going after I'm done with this. As a matter of fact, so 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Comes the 2-2 coming up. Swing and a miss. That's the second out for the Brewers. And I'll bring up Ryan Bryant, left fielder. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a single.
That's about as bad of a day as you can.
Runner at second, 2 outs.
Here's the first pitch.
To the left, ball 1.
Off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Braun is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
At the bottom, 1-1. Smash the like button for extra innings, guys. Guys are awesome the same way. Foul ball to left, 1-2.
Here's the 1-2.
Swing and a miss. Throw it out, and the inning is over.
Chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. Go to the bottom of the 11th inning. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Tyler Savando will be playing third base for the 9-16 Brewers. And there'll also be a different pinch hitter, as there will be pinch hitting for the 10-13 Cardinals today. Series now in St. Louis will be Harrison Bader. 185, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. The pitch by Lyles. The bottom, 0-1. So there you go, guys. Harrison Bader is batting 185, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. I think he's a left-handed batter, I assume. I don't know if that would be a righty or not. To the left, 0-2. Holy mackerel. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are here. At the bottom, strikeout, first out for the Cardinals. Back to the lineup, here comes Matt Carpenter, third baseman. Strikeout in the 8th inning, he is 0 for 3. At the bottom, 0-1.
I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
0-1 count coming up. The bottom, 1-1. So I'm gonna be in with the AAA meeting on YouTube tonight. Up top, 1-2. But as far as the Fright Power Hour that and the after party, that's every Saturday. And it struck him out too. Back-to-back strikeouts, actually. Second out for the Cardinals. Here comes Colin Wong, second baseman. He is 1 for 4 with a single in the first inning. But I will get a sour after I'm done with this. The pitch coming up. To the right, 1-0. Well, whatever I don't get done with Borderlands 3, guys, it'll be a pretty good run. Zach swing again, 1-1. Tried to go for the hit, but it's actually almost a Zach swing and a miss. That'll be foul ball to left, 1-2. Athletics 4, Rangers 3 in Oakland. Swing and a miss. Took a little too long. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals. Top of the 12th inning, guys. The series finale in St. Louis. Brewers nothing and the Cardinals nothing. We had a different play on the mound. And the one that will be on the mound for the 10-13 Cardinals will be Jordan Hicks. Hicks is 6th start of the series. 1-1 record, 2 saves. He has a 1.35 ERA. So far today, guys. Due up for the Brewers, it's first baseman Eric Thames. Thames is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. There's a pitch coming up. At the bottom, strike 1, 0-1. You guys also want to vote for the idol to increase the lead or cut a lead. Alan's at 29. The greatest summon is at 12. Only a 17-point difference between the voting today, guys. So you guys can vote any time. Because I don't think there's going to be an idol this year. But if this virus does end by election time, it'll be exciting to see what that's going to lead to. Swing and a miss. First down for the Brewers. But we'll see what happens going forward, guys. I mean, we're going to really continue to jump on that case. That's the replay. And Prince hitting for the 9-16 Brewers today with Travis Saw. 158, 1 stolen base. To the left, 1-0. Travis Saw is batting 158, 1 stolen base in total. The big ground ball to third. Picked it up, throws the first, second out for the Brewers. Never seen the Lucifer, but I've heard some good things. Lorenzo Cain, center field, is 1 for 1. Up top, 0-1. 99 miles per hour. Be foul ball to left, 0-2. And he struck him out looking. Good strikeout, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Brewers. Bottom of the 12th heading your way, guys. Series finale in St. Louis. It's the Braves nothing and the Cardinals nothing. And coming to the mound for the 9-16 Brewers is Jake Faria. Faria making his 12th start of the season, 1-1 record, 2.13 ERA. Due off for the Cardinals is Paul Goldschmidt, first baseman. 1 for 4 of a single in the 6th inning. 10-13 Cardinals would like to smell some good chances down here. Ball 1 at the bottom, 1-0. Rockies 5, Nationals 2 in Colorado. At the middle, 1-1. At the bottom, 1-2. Try to get a piece of it, but it's 1-2 with that strike. Comes to 1-2 by Faria. Swung on and missed. Took a little too long either. 1 out for the Cardinals. Oh my goodness. In the bullpen, it's Adrian Hauser for the 9-16 Brewers. It's the pitch, 1-0 to the right. Brings out Marcel Ozuna, left-handed batter, left fielder. He's 0 for 4 with strikeout in the 9th. 1-0 count coming up. Foul ball to right, 1-1. He's trying to get a piece of it though, but it can only be pitched inside the zone. To the right, 1-2. He swung it a little too long today, guys. A little too long. 1-2 coming up. To the left, 2-2. And that's a strikeout again. Strikeout. Second out for the Cardinals. 10-13 Cardinals are trying to get something. Brings out Paul DeZonk, shortstop. It's 0 for 4. A strikeout in the 9th inning. Athletics 7, Rangers 3 in Oakland.
Here comes the first pitch.
To the middle, 0-1.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season.
10-13 Cardinals are trying to get something. The pitch was 83 miles per hour.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he
Strike 2 at the bottom.
different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Well, basically, you don't want to swing at the bottom. Whatever team you're going for.
And against the middle of the order too.
Swing and a miss. And the side is retired. We played 12 innings, guys. At the top of the 13th inning. Series finale in St. Louis. Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers nothing. Due up for the Brewers is second baseman number 18, Keston Herrera. 0 for 4 with ground out in the third inning. If you guys are still in the chat, let me know from Zombie Gaming. Bottom 0-1. To the right, 1-1. It's actually the first ball on that. To the left, ball 2. There's also 2-1. To the left, ball 3. 3-1. On deck, it's Hernan Perez. 132, 1 home run, 2 ribbies. He is on deck. Ball 4. First walk by Jordan Hicks. He didn't want to give up that ball quick, as he walks Herrera for the 9-16 Brewers. Here comes Hernan Perez, shortstop. 1 for 5 for single in the 5th inning. Runner at first. Nobody out. And that'll be a bunt attempt as he tags first. That's the first out for the Brewers. Runner first goes to second. He scored as a sacrifice, 3 unassisted. A pitch by Hicks. Up top, 0-1. Runner at second, 1 out.
Runners in scoring position this season. Yelich is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under.
Up top, strike 2, 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need.
Jordan Hicks would like to get out of this thing for sure. Swing and a miss. Second out for the Brewers. Not letting anything coming out of him for sure. Trust me. To the left, 0-1. That'll bring up Tyler Silvando. 182, 1 stolen base. That'll be fly ball. Does he get there? No. Bad attempt, but gave it a good try, and that'll be an RBI double by Tyler Silvando. 5th double by Silvando, and it's 1-0 Brewers. Oh my goodness. An RBI double by the Brewers. It's 1-0 Brewers. Top of the 13th, 2 outs. The series finale in St. Louis. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, guys. A 1-1 count. There'll be fly ball to deep left. And that's foul. So close to being good, but that's 0-2. And that's a strikeout, and the inning is over. Oh my goodness. For this morning. We're at the bottom of the 13th inning. Series finale in St. Louis. Brewers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Oh my goodness. On the mound for the 9-16 Brewers is Alex Cludio. Cludio making his 10th start of the season. 1-0 record with 7 saves. Due out for the Cardinals. It'll be center fielder Tyrone O'Neill. 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the 10th. Morning, Siren. How you doing? Now Siren's from Zombie. Since he did stream a couple hours. 0-1 count coming up.
Here comes the 0-1.
At the bottom, 0-2. Now what I'm expecting, if you're looking at a dangerous count. Oh, that's good. So, how you been this week? I mean, I didn't go live yesterday since I needed to show up for some sort of practice. Second swing struck him out. First out for the Cardinals.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy,
Then I'll bring up Jose Martinez, right fielder. He is 0 for 4, strikeout in the 9th.
retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set. Here it comes.
To the right, ball 1.
Start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball
1 and out for that count. Comes to 1-0 by Cludio. At the bottom, talking a little too long off of stressfulness, 1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out.
But I do see a good smile, by the way. That's a good thing. 1-1 count coming up. 1-2.
Strike number 2.
The 10 and 13 Cardinals are trying to get some good hits, but nothing's going for them right now. Only a couple hits at this point. Second swing struck him out. Second out for the Cardinals. And I do know the fans are not happy. Cardinals are down to the final out. Last chance for the Cardinals be the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's sitting on the 5th inning. He's 1 for 4. He's looking to get something, alright. At the bottom, 0-1. Remember, you cannot swing at the very bottom if you're trying to get a good hit to look into, and give a sign of giving it, for sure. To the right, 1-1. Athletics 7, Rangers 3 in Oakland. Giants 6, Blue Jays 4 in Toronto. To the bottom, ball 2. 10 and 13 Cardinals looking to grab something good from this bat. 2-1 coming up.
Now the 2-1.
To the right, ball 3. 3-1. On deck for the spot is Jordan Hicks. He'll have a different opportunity down there. Ball 4, first walk by Cludio. As Cludio walks Yadier Molina for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. There'll be a different pinch hitter, as this time it will be pinch hitting for the 10 and 13 Cardinals. Will be Tommy Edman. He's a good stealer. 2-0-2 with 8 ribbies. Runner at first, 2 outs. It's always on deck, guys. At the bottom, 0-1. What if it scored as a hit? Tommy Edman's 2. He has 2-0-2 average, 8 stolen bases. The Cardinals would love to have a hit right now. To the right, 0-2. Cardinals are down to their final strike. Now what the fans wanted to see, guys. Even though it's ridiculous. 0-2 coming up. At the bottom, 1-2. Runner at first, 2 outs. Doing that 1-2 count. Tommy Edman is batting 2-0-2. Excuse me. Instead of 2 for 2. Struck him out, didn't take it. And the Cardinals are down to 10 and 14. I mean, it was a good close game, but the Cardinals didn't get a lot of hits, and they were not expecting. But the 10 and 14 Cardinals, they only got 13 hits. I mean, 3 hits only. So the 10 and 16 Brewers take the series finale in St. Louis. 1-0, 9 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and no errors. As there was a lot of strikeouts today. A lot of strikeouts, as you guys can see in the middle. As we are basically on a 2-hour limit. For the 10 and 16 Brewers, the good, fascinating for them is Tyler Servando. 1 for 1 with a double and a ribby. It really got the things going for the 10 and 16 Brewers. Ryan Bond was 2 for 5 with double. Same with Mike Moustakas. And Kenson O'Reilly was 0 for 4. Sadly, for the 10 and 14 Cardinals this season, Con Wong was 1 for 5 for strikeout. Harrison Battle for strikeout. Tommy Edman the same way. Yadier Molina could not get anything going for the 10 and 14 Cardinals. We did have a hit, and then we had a walk. So the Cardinals are 10 and 14 this season. 10 and 16 Brewers, 1-0, 9 hits, no errors, 3 hits, and no errors. It's a 1-run game, though. Till the end of time. So we're gonna simulate that. Cardinals are 10 and 14, guys. As far as the other teams go, we're gonna make this simple. The Rays get a victory, win by 1, going up to 15 and 10. Over the Royals to 12 and 13, and Tampa 4-3, 12 hits, 7 hits, and no errors. Anderson second win. Pagan was 4th save. The Indians climb up to 15 and 8 by 2 runs over the Marlins to 7 and 17 in Cleveland. But the comment that I sent you when Zombie was in the chat was live this morning, I was going to say, did you miss me by chance? That's actually what I was getting at. In Cleveland, 5-3, 10 hits, 1 error, 4 hits, and no errors. December 2-0. Oliver Perez, I think that's the first name of that, gets his 3rd save. The Rockies climb up to 12 and 14 by 3 runs over the Nationals to 14 and 9 of the season. And Colorado by 3 runs, 5-2, 8 hits, no errors, 10 hits with 2 errors. Graves' 3rd win. Steve of his 5th save. The Athletics get their 11th win of the season, going up to 11 and 17 over the Rangers. There's a lot of people that come in. Pretty much 35 to 40 or 35 to 37, I assume, but you know, it's controlling the popularity, which is not all too bad either. Trust me. Zombie is the best that we can ever have. They can grow our channels instantly. The Rangers to 9 and 15 in Oakland, 7-3, 10 hits, no errors, 9 hits, and 1 error. Martinez of his 4th win. The Padres improved to 18 and 7 over the Mariners to 12 and 15 in San Diego, 6-5, 12 hits, 8 hits, no errors. Munoz of his 1st win. The Giants slowly go up to 6 and 19 over the Blue Jays and 10 and 15 in Toronto, 9-5 by 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors, 15 hits with 2 errors. Suarez of his very 1st win. The Braves win in extra innings by 1 run, going up to 11 and 13, upsetting the Reds down to 16 and 8 in Cincinnati. 1-0, 6 hits, no errors. Malicon, 2-0 start on the mound for the 11 and 13 Braves. And St. Green was 8th save. The Orioles go up to 12 and 14. Hold up a minute. Oh, alright. Never mind. Over the White Sox at 17 and 7 in Baltimore. 4-3, 9 hits, 8 hits, no errors. Bieber of 2nd win. Let's see. The Pirates win by 9 runs, going up 12 and 11 over the D-backs at 6 and 19 in Pittsburgh. Go Steelers. Black and yellow for almost 11 years. 11-2, 15 hits, no errors, 7 hits with just 1 error. Williams for the 2nd win. The Red Sox go up to 16 and 9 with an easy 4-run win over the Tigers to 6 and 19 in Boston. 5-1, 8 hits, 6 hits, no errors. Ryan Porcello for his 3rd win. Brasier for his 4th save. The Go-Go Mets from El Red Sox fan. And Sports Time is seen. Mr. Utah Mike. Go up to 13 and 11 over the Phillies to 12 and 12 in New York City. 2-0 shutout, 5 hits, 9 hits, no errors. Seawolf's 2nd win. Avila with his 5th save. Siren, are you still in the chat? Avila with his 5th save. The Cubbies make it look easy, going up to 15 and 8 over the Dodgers to 15 and 11 in Chicago. This was also a 4-0 shutout. 7 hits, 5 hits. Alright, good. So what have you been doing this week? I mean, Zombie is still fascinating to watch and support. As good as we can, as always. Let me double check here. Yeah, you guys are awesome. 4-0 shutout by the 15 and 8 Cubbies. Cole Hamels' 2nd win. Craig Kimbrell was 1st save. The Twins make a little statement, going up to 12 and 11 by 8 runs, defeating the Astros to 18 and 6 in Houston. 9-1, 13 hits with 8 hits and no errors. Kyle Gibson was 2nd win. Simon in chat says, I am playing Avatar, trying to get through the game. Hey, want to start with a new game? One with Avatar? I mean, that's out for PS4, correct? PS4 and Xbox One, if I'm right. Besides, I'm gonna get a sour going, just a little bit. What will we? Oh yeah, the Angels. Get a victory up to 16 and 10 by 1 run over the Yankees to 12 and 12 in Los Angeles. 6-5, 8 hits, 10 hits and no errors. Buttrey with his 2nd win. So the Cardinals are falling apart a little bit. Piece of game. It's James Cameron's Avatar. Oh, I see. Yeah, Avatar was Avatar. When the first time Avatar came out, I think it was back in 2009, 2012. Over the years, it was way before Avengers. Yeah, 2009, exactly. Yeah. Avatar during the box office, after it came to in theaters, that movie was amazing. That movie was amazing for a lot of people. When it saw 2.8 million, wait, no. They made about, say, $2.7 million. Billion dollars. But when Avengers Endgame, when that took for the all-time lead, yeah, they are doing new ones. The second one's coming out with Star Wars. That's coming out in 2023, 2025, and 2027. I think Star Wars is. I'm pretty sure Star Wars is with the same thing normally. So it's actually the same between the two franchises, and with those two careers, with those two movies are really interesting. They're very interesting to watch and good something to see. What? Oh, thank you. My love and I know each other's movies by heartbeat. It's 100% Christianity. As long as we put our mind to it. So, it's basically anything. As far as the other teams go, we've got the Diamondbacks. Running up by 3 runs, up 7 and 19. I'm gonna get a sour in just a little bit, guys. Besides, my ass doesn't have to be back till tomorrow from 7 to 11:30. Over the Pirates to 12 and 12 in Pittsburgh, 10 to 7, 15 hits, 2 errors, 13 hits with no errors. Braves first win. Avery Bradley with 6 save. Same way. The Dodgers giving up the score up to 16-11. Over the Cubbies to 15-9 in Chicago. 6-4, 10 hits, 1 error, 6 hits, and no errors. Alexander was first win. Jansen was 7th save. The Reds get a good victory, up to 17-8. Over the Braves, 11-4 in Cincinnati. 3-0 shutout, 7 hits, with 6 hits with no errors between. Escalafani was 4th win. The Phillies go up to 13-12 surprisingly. Over the Marlins to 7-18 in Philadelphia. 1-0, 5 hits, 1 error, 3 hits, no errors. Zach Evelyn got a 2nd win. Scalino's first save. The Red Sox implode up to 17-9 over the Tigers to 6-20 in Boston. 2-1, 9 hits, no errors, 3 hits, 1 error. Chris Sale with his 3rd win, and Brasio with his 5th save. The Indians set a great game with the Astros in the beginning series, as the Indians go up to 16-8 over the Astros to 18-7. That was in Houston. Score is 7-0 shutout by the 16-8 Indians. 11 hits, no errors. 9 hits and 2 errors for the 18-7 Astros. Carrasco with his 3rd win. The Angels going up 17-10 by 1 over the Yankees to 12-13 in LA. 8-7, 9 hits, no errors, 14 hits. With just 1 error side for it, guys. 1 error. Are you kidding? It's great. Oh my, let me look at this set. Hold on, let me look at this damn thing real quick. Somebody sent me a comment about one of my investments this week. Ramirez was first win, Robles was 8th save. And the Mariners going up to 13-15. Or the Rangers down to 9-16 in Seattle, Washington. 10-4, 14 hits, 1 error, 7 hits, and no errors. Adams for the 2nd win. Torvella was 1st save. So the Cardinals are 10-14. As far as baseball goes, next week. My next day off is Monday, so you guys will have a new episode of baseball from 3 to 4 days a week on this Monday, and The Last of Us 2. So that will be next week, since I go back for another 4 days starting tomorrow, and then, 5 to always. As next time, it will be the 10-14 Cardinals. As the 10-14 Cardinals will be staying in St. Louis. As the 10-14 St. Louis Cardinals, guys, they're hosting a good team. And that is the 17-8 Cincinnati Reds, the Red Machine of the 17-8 Reds. On the mound for the 10-14 Cardinals this season will be Daniel Ponce de Leon. 2-1 win-loss record, 25 strikeouts, 1.59 ERA. And on the mound for the 17-8 Reds will be Trevor Bauer. 2-0 record, 46 strikeouts, and an average of 88 of ERA. As far as the other teams go, real quick. As far as the other teams go, we've got the 18-7 Padres visiting a good series, and that is the 14-9 Nationals in Washington. Paddock 3-0, 2.43 ERA versus Heckerson with a 3.42 ERA. This will be a good series. 7-18 Marlins take on the 13-12 Phillies in Philadelphia. Smith 0-1, 2.30 ERA versus Nola. Has been on a hot streak for the 13-12 Phillies. He has a 4-0 record, 1.45 ERA. 11-17 Athletics take on the 10-15 Blue Jays in Toronto. Magden 4-1, 4.31 ERA versus Borowski. with a 2.61 ERA. Rival time, 15-10 Rays take on the 17-9 Red Sox in Boston, Massachusetts. Chris Morton is on the mound for the 15-10 Rays. He has a 1-1 record, 2.18 ERA, versus David Price with a 4.50 ERA. The 10-16 Brewers take on the 13-11 Go-Go Mets in New York City. Gonzalez, 1-1, 2.37 ERA, versus Wheeler with 1.44 ERA. Speaking of Avatar, how's Avatar been doing so far today, Siren? I mean, is it going good, or what do you think of it so far? I'm playing it on the PC. The 11-14 Braves hosting the 12-14 Rockies in Atlanta. Marquez, 1-1, 2.37 ERA, versus Soroka with a 6.94 ERA. Oh, nice. Yeah, Avatar has been really good for the last 11 years. Of how much they put a lot of work together. The game is difficult but fun to play. That's not bad. But I do expect Avatar 2 to be really good since it wants to get back its all-time record that Avengers has been stealing from them and getting from them for that new record. So it'll be exciting to see what they do between the two to make it more than, I would think, maybe $3 billion, maybe, but it all depends. What one of these two wants to dominate. I hope they do a game on Avatar 2 as well. We'll see. It all depends what the creators think and what it's going to go for. But it all depends. 6-20 Tigers take on the 17-7 White Sox in Chicago. McKay, 0-1, 5.59 ERA versus Kopech with a 2.05 ERA. We're gonna wrap things up in a little bit, guys. 12-11 Twins take on the 12-14 Orioles in Minnesota. Zamile Means, 2-2, 5.61 ERA versus Romero for 5.68 ERA. Another good one, 18-7 Astros hosting the 16-8 Indians in Houston. Danny Salazar, 3-0, 96 ERA versus Garrett Cole with a 2-1 record, 3.00 ERA. Now, between the pitchers, between these two guys, I think it's going to be good. Between the 16-8 Indians and 18-7 Astros in Houston. To see how things go and see how that's going to input. 17-10 Astros take on the 12-13 Royals in Kansas City. Pena, 1-1 with a 5.25 ERA, takes on Keller with a 2.92 ERA. 7-19 D-backs hosting the 15-9 Cubbies in Arizona. Cole Hamels, 2-2, 4.68 ERA versus Weaver with a 13.50 ERA. 13-15 Mariners take on the 9-16 Rangers in Seattle. Lynn, 2-2 with a 3.81 ERA versus Milwaukee with a 3.48 ERA. 12-12 Pirates take on the 16-11 Dodgers in LA. Chris Archer, 3-0 on the mound for the 12-12 Pirates next time for this Monday. With a 91 ERA versus Ryu with a 3.25 ERA. And the 6-19 Giants hosting the 12-13 Yankees in San Francisco. Savinio, 2-1 with 3.38 ERA versus Marcus Bumgarner for 1.82 ERA. But alrighty, guys, Cardinals are 10-14 of the season. no settings today. We're gonna stop here for this morning. Since I haven't done over 2 hours, I mean I do little over 2 hours on occasions, but when it comes to baseball or getting into maybe a boss battle or something. But it happens every once in a while. But I'll tell you in a second. Hold up. Gonna get some breakfast going soon. Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me today, this morning. If you guys had a good time, let me know in the chat. Iamacreator equals Payitforward and be rewarded. But yeah, the extra ratings didn't help that much for the 10 and 14 Cardinals today. But you guys will have baseball, new episode of MLB 19, managing the 10 and 14 Cardinals next week on my next day off, which is Monday. So that won't be a problem. But as far as tonight goes, I may do Borderlands 3 tonight, or I may have time for my pudding. But I did watch a little practice last night, so we'll see what happens. But tomorrow, guys. Oh, thank you, Simon, for putting a thumbs up. Another 11 likes, perfect. You guys are awesome. When we're on Zombie Gaming, or you guys coming to my channel, you guys are awesome. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, managing the St. Louis Cardinals 10-14 record, be sure to hit that red support button and like button while you're at it. Tweet it out, share them, comment, add them to a playlist as always. Also, leaving a comment. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter, share me out, tweet me out, get it out there as good as you can to look at my investments, see if anybody's interested from Zombie Gaming. But we've watched our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave me a comment, and we're good to go. If you guys also want to maybe vote for the idol, let me know. Alans at 29, Greatest Summon at 12. But I'm gonna stop here for the day, for so far today, guys. Since I'm a little more tired, my legs are tired since. But either way, I may go live tonight. It all depends. Depends what time I get back, but we'll see. But I want to say thank you, Siren, Bad Boy. Thank you guys from Zombie Gaming. And also my good buddy from Twitter. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Nico. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Elias, Kira. And I think Candy. You too, Silent. I may see you guys tonight. It all depends if I'm with my Angel or not. I put that first and the PS5 intact. With you guys in the chat. And my job at Walmart, since I've been there for over 3 years. With sanitizing every morning. And, what do you call it? And doing cuts the rest of the way. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter. But alrighty, guys. Want to say have a good morning, guys. Keep up the good work. I may see you guys tonight, but it all depends. But if we do, we'll do Borderlands 3 to see, so we can beat that and see if we can get some stuff going tonight. But it all depends. But let me get my ass out of here for the day, guys. I could see you guys tonight. If not, I'll see you guys after work tomorrow for a 7 remake. But as it's AD signing off, hopefully you guys had a good time, what you guys do from Zombie Gaming. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, had a good time, keep up the good work. Be good to same time, same channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good morning, guys. Be careful.